Welcome, one and all. Welcome to this event. Paige put together such an incredible plan, executed, directed, even took up when she had to. And I thank you for giving me the joy of my life. Now, much to the chagrin of my brother-in-law, Ed, who asked me to plan on keeping a short speech, I won't. From the time Paige was my little girl, she always had a plan. She was concise in her intent and specific in her desires. At the same time, she never wanted to let anyone down and would go to great lengths not to do it. When there was something she wanted or a way she felt, she could often, in an innocent way, say, "Can I have that snow globe?" Or, "Daddy, this is Lisa. I like her. Will you marry her?" Of course, one had to oblige. She was also a little darling, most of the time, which made anyone who knew her want to fend off her adversaries tenaciously, like those nasty little rascals that stole her ball when she was about 5 or 6. Paige had a trait, though, and it wasn't helplessness. It was that each time she was given a lesson or an instruction, she learned from it, and it became part of how she took on the world. In many cases, her demonstration of learning was not instantaneous. Sometimes and with some things, the lessons took years. But she always came through in the end. For a time, as can be common with young people, I had the unfortunate experience of some distance from this little girl of mine. This is not something I would recommend for anyone. But then we were slammed back together. And of all things, a wedding. Now I will tell you, wow, that day was intense. This is the good part. And I worried that the fur was going to fly. And right then, I met Brian. In the stress of those moments, Brian showed me who had been looking after and caring for my little girl. When I thought about who she had been able to confide in, discuss things with, feel safe with, and have that someone's got your back relationship, there was Brian. In the middle of the battlefield, that meaningful day, he helped the cause of peace in our time. He reopened the gates for love to reign. And it has ever since. So as I stand here seeing all that my incredible little Paige Meister has organized for this event and in her life, I do not look at Brian as the man who has taken my little girl. I see him as the man she loves and the one that helped bring her back to me. Now that that has been said, I want to say a little more. Ed, that's for you, bud. You two really seem to complete one another. You are comfortable with each other, understanding and tolerant. When one is frustrated, the other says to themselves, "I understand. I'll give them a moment, or I'll rub on the shoulder." You relinquish to each other when needed, and you achieve the things of life together. We, in this gathering, because I know you both are dear to so many. One for you, long, have a happy future together. Years down the road, when I am gone, I wish for you to look back and know just how proud we are of both of you, and how much we all Love you. I know that sometime, someday, you will feel the immense blessing of love as you will have gone through all of the adventures of life, love, and family together. May God Almighty bless you both. Cheers.